Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Emily, author of the XERUS Galaxy Saga, and today we're going to talk about Kickstarter. If you saw my last video, and if you didn't, you should definitely go check it out. You will have seen that I revealed the cover to the third book in my trilogy, which is super exciting. So basically, the XERUS Galaxy Saga is a young adult science fantasy series that features no spice romance, action, adventure, and mixes up things like The Greatest Showman and Star Wars and a gender-swapped Aladdin and Doctor Who. And then for book 3, it's got a little bit of Gladiator vibes to it, but also like Avengers Endgame because everything's going crazy. Anyways, these books are so special to me, and the cool thing about them is that they're all coming out in limited editions, and I did that through Kickstarter. If you don't know what Kickstarter is, it's basically a crowdfunding platform where creators are able to put up their product and say, hey, does this look like something you want to back? So basically, people are able to see products, in this case a book from me, that they like, and then they can fund at different tier levels and receive those items usually later on. It's a great way for creators like me and also like tabletop board gamers and people who create products and everything to gauge interest of their following, basically to see, hey, does this idea actually have legs? Can we make it happen? In the case of my books, I started off with Suspended in the Stars a couple of years ago and put that out on Kickstarter. So I was funding just a limited edition hardcover print run, as well as a print run for paperbacks. And then if we had met that original goal, which we did, we moved on to what's called stretch goals. And those are really fun because once you hit your main funding goal, that means that the project itself goes into production. And so once the Kickstarter is done, it means, yes, this is guaranteed, you will get this book. And what's added on after that funding goal is basically to help cover the additional costs that come with it. And you'll get things like stickers or bookmarks, character art in the book, end papers like we funded last time, and then also like limited edition pins, things like that. Now, if you're wondering how does this all work, it's very simple. There's basically Kickstarter.com is where you would go. And in the case of my project, I have what's called a landing page. That's up right now. You probably heard me talk about it if you've watched my previous videos. But my link is down in the description right now, and I will also put it in the description of this video. But basically, it takes you to a page that says, hey, this project is coming. You should click to be notified when it goes live, basically. Now, I have finally announced the dates for this campaign, so it's starting on March 14th, and it goes until April 4th. But even though I've announced those dates, I still recommend that you go and follow that landing page for various reasons. The first being that it just shows Kickstarter that there's interest in the project, and that helps me because that means they're sharing it with more people on the platform. But secondly, it also helps you remember because honestly, there's so many things going on in life right now. It's really hard to even remember something simple like backing a Kickstarter campaign. And thirdly, there are limited edition tiers. We call them early bird tiers that will only be available for 24 hours once the project launches. So if you're new to this series and you want to get all 3 of those beautiful limited edition hardcovers, you're going to want to back that early bird because it's going to be the best price for you. Anyways, make sure you follow that landing page. And then what happens when the project goes live is there'll be a flurry, hopefully, of people backing it. And if we reach that $2,000 funding goal and beyond, that means that the project then will go into production once the end date hits, which will be April 4th. So during that whole time, share the project with your friends who might like it, tell other people about it, because the more that we fund, the more cool things that we get to add to the book. I've got plans for interior art, beautiful end papers. Oh, I really want to put those in again. Another pin that I'd like to design, things like that. So make sure that you continue to share the hype because that just makes a better book and a better project. There will be different tiers for each type of way that you'd want to back. So whether you want just the ebook that's released early to you, or maybe you want the paperback, or maybe you want to go for that limited edition hardcover, or maybe you want to go all out and get the limited edition hardcover with the sprayed edges. Oh, it's going to look really pretty. But you have different options for all of that. I've also changed something this time around where if you join the space, which is basically you pay $1, you will get access to all of the add-ons. So that's character cards, bookmarks, pins from the past projects, although some of those are very limited, t-shirts, mugs, things like that. You get access to all of that, including audiobooks. So if it's something where you just want to back on an audiobook tier, but I don't actually have one of those, you just join the space and then hop on over there and you can add an audiobook to your pledge. And there you go. I'm so excited for this campaign to launch. I cannot wait to share more about just the story with you guys. But for now, let's limit it to just going to follow that launch page. As more things come out, you'll definitely see them on my Instagram, and I will post videos here when I can. Thanks for coming back, and I hope that you will take a moment to subscribe. I will be posting different content than just Kickstarter, but right now I'm in a really busy season of life, and I'm also a graphic designer who designs book covers on the side. So not only am I writing my third book, but I'm also designing covers and I'm working on a Kickstarter. So I will be posting more videos here as I have time, and I can't wait to connect with you guys. As I like to say, go boldly and write.